everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, you'll be joining me as I read Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Albertalli and Aisha Saeed. I am so excited for this book. This is, of course, an advanced reader's copy because I think it comes out in February. I'll pop the release date just here. And the main reason why I'm so excited is because Becky Albertalli is one of my favourite authors of YA contemporary. She just writes these beautiful, cinnamon, just wholesome characters, and I love to read anything that she writes. As for Aisha Saeed, I have not read any of her books before, but she is also a very well-known author in her own right, and I just love when authors collaborate with each other on projects. And yeah, I have all the excitement. So basically, Yes, No, Maybe So is a book surrounding the political climate at the moment. And we have two characters, Jamie and Maya, who have to go door knocking for a political campaign. That's basically all I know, along with the fact that I think they have opposite views, or one might be more passive towards politics and the other one isn't so much, and they've got to sort of meet in the middle. But yeah, I'm going into this fairly blind. I have heard some very good things about it though, so I just can't wait. The back of the book does say, frustrated by politics, tired of your Twitter feed, looking to make a difference, basically pick up this book. So even though I myself am not big into politics, I know that I should be more up to date, and I'm really just not. I don't read up enough to know, what my stance is anyway, so I'm hoping that this book makes me more interested in politics as a general thing, and yeah, I just want to become more aware. So that's what I'm looking for in this book. I'm also looking for an easy read contemporary with that bit of political twist into it, and maybe a bit of a fluffy romance. So yeah, that's a short little introduction for this video. Let's just start the vlog.
It's raining! It's actually raining. Oh my god, it's been so long. And of course, Evie's going crazy. There. Yep.
So I have a tiny reading update, and that is that I'm 10 pages in. The last couple of days I have been editing a lot of videos, I've been writing reviews and all that sort of thing because Infinity Sun has just been released, and I thought I should actually be on time with a video and also a review. So I will be linking my Infinity Sun reading vlog up in the top corner. Hopefully I've done my spoiler thoughts as well in a separate video. I feel a bit slack because I really should be getting a big chunk of this read, but I just haven't. And it's not the book's fault. It started off as a bit of a rom-com type feel. It's got Becky Albertalli's signature vibe already. So I am keen to continue on with it. But yeah, I just haven't really been prioritizing it lately. I've had other things to do. I do also just want to point out, can you hear those birds? You can probably hear those birds. It's just rained. And that's what I want to point out. We finally had rain today. New South Wales is nearly crying with joy right now because the rains finally came. And saying that reminds me of that ad for Armacane. If I can find it, I'll show it. Basically, I sent a Snapchat today saying, the rains are here, Ma. But building on top of that, it seems like every time I go to do a vlog, some sort of disaster happens. So my last two vlogs, there have been fires in New South Wales and now throughout the country. And for this vlog, we've started off with some floods. So it did rain, yes, but it rained a lot. So are my vlogs just cursed? I have no idea. But I'm going to leave it there. I do have work tonight. Hopefully I can get more of this read. I don't have to leave for another half an hour. So will I read this? Hopefully, probably not, but hopefully. So here we go. And it is once again nice and clean. This problem area is all stacked up nice and tidy again. I have my book sleeves there ready to go in a nice handy stack. All my bookmarks back in the jar. I'll go through this in a second as well as this. And an Evie child. Hi Evie. And then this side is all clean again too. Don't mind Evie. She's just sneezing because it was dusty. It is all clean in my little book room again. Yay! Okay, so here's a little brief unhaul stack. I've read all of these except for this one down the bottom, but I was given it and the blurb doesn't really sound like my thing. So yeah, all of these I am unhauling. There's a lot of YA on this stack. This just should not exist. Anyway, Evie segue. You are just the cutest thing. Okay, so over Evie's shoulder we have all the candles that I have burnt down to nothing. So if you follow me on my Instagram, you will know that I am a bit of a candle hoarder, as you probably guess with that stack and with that stack. But I haven't actually bought candles for ages because I've been trying to cut down on them, and it's working because these are some of my favorite scents and they're burnt to pretty much nothing. So these three are full. I've had them for probably coming on 3 years and I didn't burn them in time, so they have gone like a funny smell. I don't buy candles much anymore because I'm trying to get through these so that this doesn't happen. But now I don't know what to do. Like, do I keep the really cute lids and then just chuck the jar out with hardly anything in it? I think so, because there's some really pretty labels here. Maybe I'll do that. So, quick outfit change because we are going to an engagement party tonight. So, I have to look like a human. On that note, my eyeliner has run out and I'm not wearing any. I don't know how I feel about this because eyeliner is a staple for me when I put a face on. But anyway, I did just give all 4 of my shelves a massive spring clean. I've been meaning to do it for a while and I'm so glad that I finally did it because it makes me feel better. As for a quick reading update, have I read any more of this today? No. So, yeah, it's going well. Not really. Help. But we did some other fun stuff today because I had to take the day off, which meant that we had time to go to the movies earlier today. We went and saw The Gentleman and it was amazing. I love Guy Ritchie as a director. I don't usually really pay attention to who directs movies, but he just kills his movies. I also love Charlie Hunnam, and Hugh Grant in the role that he played was amazing. I love that. 3 things happened while we were on our adventures to the movies today. All pretty cool if you ask me, which you're not, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. The first thing was this hilarious number plate that we saw on the way home. I drink cider. I don't really drink, but it was funny, so there you go. The second thing was we were in the food court eating lunch and then Kurt said that he recognized someone who was sitting behind me as potentially an Australian actor guy. And I turned around and I was like, yeah. And it was this guy who was actually having lunch, the seat behind me, with his little child. I didn't take any photos because, one, I was like, holy shit, an actual actor out in public doing normal things. And number 2, probably wouldn't want people to be taking photos of me randomly in the public, so I thought I would, you know, not be weird. But yeah, I'm like, I have seen his face before. Where have I seen his face? Vampire Diaries, season 7 or 8. But yeah, I was like, damn, I've watched you on TV and you are literally right behind me. So that was also very interesting. And then the third thing, and I know what you're thinking, if I saved it for last, that's because it must be the best thing that happened today. So I'm just gonna roll the clip. Can you see that good boy? Look at him. What sort of KFC are you getting today, sir? Some nugs. Yep, that was a dog in the car behind me in the KFC drive-thru, and he was trying to order his own food. Loved it so much. So cute. So yeah, that's been my day so far. I did everything except for read this. Fuck. Am I going to finish this on time? I hope so. So that is your check-in for this Saturday. Probably not going to film anything tonight because I don't want to make it awkward and weird. So have a great Saturday night. Even though you're watching this when this whole thing comes out, just know that I wished you a happy Saturday night. So I'm currently editing more videos because I'm trying to be organized, and this is what Evie girl is doing. You're having just the best time. Look at this foot. What is this? Yeah, it's a pretty hard life to be Evie. You just get to lay in a plant box for the day. You're the best. Yeah, it's Sunday, which means that I get ready for work a bit later on. I am editing this video down here, but there are 2 more that I really want to get a start on as well. But that requires me to put a face on before it is time to put a face on for work. Then I'll have makeup on for like over 10 hours and my face doesn't like that. So we'll see how we go. As for reading, let me just go get the book because I haven't moved it from the last time that I updated you, which was last night. It's still here. I had the choice before to either edit more videos or read this book, and I chose to edit some more videos, or I should probably bring this with me to encourage me to read it. I am trying to get ahead with my videos and actually post videos regularly. I want to try and post a video a week and to try and slot that into my weekly schedule. But ironically, I have found since wanting to put more into my book YouTube channel that I haven't been able to read as much. The irony, because you want to talk about books to people. That's why I started my YouTube channel. But in putting time into that, I'm taking time away from reading books. Mainly this one that is right here, just judging me. It should be a really easy, fast read, but I actually need to have time to read it. So that's a problem that I've found. Oh, and also you saw my friend come over earlier with her 2 dogs. They very helpfully tired out Evie, which is why she's currently in the pot plant. And yeah, it's been a pretty good day so far. I just want to get on top of these videos. So fingers crossed that that happens. So they actually printed an emoji into a book. Let me just. Right there. Is this gonna be the new normal now? I don't know how I feel about it. Is it slack or is it hip? I don't know yet. Well, at least they didn't just put the heart eyes emoji symbol here. They actually wrote it out. So funny. Who's ready for a really flattering check-in? Not me. It's nearly 3:30 in the morning and it's Friday for me. I'm so excited to sleep in. Tonight was a real struggle. I'm also going to set myself the goal of completing 70 pages of yes, no, maybe so tomorrow. So actually today, because it's nearly 3:30 in the morning. I'm so tired. But yeah, goal is to finish 70 pages of this damn book. I will do it. I will get there. Okay, I'm going to drive home, listen to a different audiobook, and then go to sleep. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Today. Morning! I know what you're thinking. Damn, Alana, how do you always look so good on a Monday? I like to call it minimal sleep and Monday-itis. So yeah, it is about 11:30 a.m. on Monday. I have my cup of tea with my dinosaur mug, which I love. I've got some cookies here for breakfast, potentially. And I have yes, no, maybe so. I also have an Evie floating around here. So that's us right now on a Monday. I do have a few things to get done today, and we might even leave the house at one point in this vlog. I know, who am I? We may brave the outdoors on a Monday. The main thing that I should get done is I need to renew my RSA. Hospitality people out there, you know what that is. It's a responsible service of alcohol certificate, which means you can legally serve alcohol. We may take Evie for a walk. I can't say that too loud. Oh no, she just looked at me. She gets really excited with that word. So we may do that later. And then we have dinner with the in-laws tonight. So for Monday, there's actually a few things on. But of course, I'm going to ignore all of that for the moment and read some of this. If you saw my little clip last night, my goal is to read 70 pages today. And what page am I on? I am on page 59. So can I do it? Hopefully. Let's give it a go.
that looked like a thunderstorm over there. Uh-oh. Fell down.
Yeah, I'm
Look
there.
at it. Fell down. And that's the end of our walk. Evie's a little puffy girl. Curse the driver. Good stuff. And I ate shit, so that was fun. And now we're gonna head home and hopefully do some more reading. We're just gonna have to pray to the 7-Eleven gods that there's iced coffee in there. Oh my god, here he comes, here he comes. There's iced coffee in his hands. Yes. How good, Evie, how good. It's okay.
Took its sweet time to pour out.
Yum. Thank you. Yes. And we're back home. I had to change back into some dry clothes after I stacked it. We are doing my RSA refresher course. Yay, just what I wanted to be doing on my only day off for the week. I have my iced coffee and I have my book as a reward thing for when I've finished the RSA course, I can pick this up. So let's just have a little sip and let's dive right into it. Quick side story, I asked one of my colleagues last night at work how she went with renewing her RSA online, and I said, is it basically just a test of every multiple choice question being like, for example, Jimmy has had too much to drink. Do you A, tell him he has had enough and has to legally go home now, or B, tell him that he's a fuckwit? And the first question is that already. Why is liquor regulated in New South Wales? To reduce the number of licensed premises, to discourage customers from choosing to socialise, to minimise harms associated with the misuse and abuse of liquor, or to take money from penalties and fines. This is all just going to be common sense. Yay! Only 129 slides to go, everyone. Cheers to that. Woohoo! I know my stuff. Yay! Oh, come on. You need to complete the RCG course to finish your renewal. But it's okay, because the RCG refresher is only 87 pages long. I want it to be done. I want to read more of this. God damn it. My coffee's gone. My patience is gone. My Mondayitis is kicking in again. I don't feel like doing this anymore. Especially when I get to this page that is titled Benefits of Gambling for the Australian Economy. It's trying to make gambling and gaming seem like a positive thing when the reality is every day I'm at work I see the negative sides of it. Yeah, here we go. Well, that was frustrating, but yay, done. It only took me an hour / maybe an hour and a half. I would love to read some of this now, but it is time to go to dinner. So that's probably all you're going to get from me today. You got a lot. We did a lot. I want to give you some more thoughts on this tomorrow because some things arose in it and I'm really loving where it's going and all the issues being spoken about. So look forward to that. I might show you some of my day. We'll see how we go. Hello there. Welcome back to my wonky hands-free camera angle setup. We are driving home from work, except for I don't get to go home straight away because it is Wednesday night, so that means touch footy. I've got to admit, these early games are killing me. I literally get changed in my car, go out, run around for about 40 minutes, and then go home and cook dinner and just zone out for a while. But it's still fun, so that's good. I thought I'd give you a quick yes, no, maybe so reading update. I think I'm about 3/4 of the way through now, and there's two things that are sort of throwing me off a little bit. The first one being the whole emojis actually printed into a book. That's just, is it going to influence everyone else to now put that in their books when they have texting passages in there? I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, it looks cool on the page, but I don't know. And And the second point is that the teenagery sort of aspect is coming through right about now. There's a few teenage tantrums, but at the same time, is it justified because they're talking about politics and the two characters can't understand why other people don't find the issues as important as what they are? And I'm really enjoying the discussion on that, on the whole HB 28. It's the bill to ban like the headwear and the burqa and all of that, and just how it's a violation of human rights. Because I feel like I'm learning politics as well as like from the point of view of someone that would affect. So the whole teenage angst thing, I think, is just like a way to reflect where their passions are and all of that. So I'm not minding it. Overall, I'm really liking this book. At the point that I'm at as well, the romance is something that's trying to take a bit of a forefront, and look, I don't mind that. You sort of expect that in a Becky Albertalli crossover book. It reflects the title as well, like yes, no, maybe so, will it happen, won't it happen, what's going on? So I'm enjoying that. And now I'm just trying to find a park because I have 6 minutes until my game starts. I'm going to finish getting changed and then I'm going to go play some touch footy and maybe you'll get to see some of that. Holy fuck, that was hard. But, yay, I scored my first try of this season. I gotta go home and have a shower.
Good morning. I haven't updated you guys for a few days, and yeah, what can I say? I've been pretty tired, as you can tell by my face. But anyway, it is currently Friday, about 2 p.m, and I'm just doing some bullet journal stuff. If you can hear the aircon, apologies, but it is currently hot as balls in Australia. I also forgot to update you the other day and let you know that that little reading goal I set of reading 70 pages, however many days ago that was achieved. And that basically, I'm still really enjoying this book. I don't know if I've said that enough in this vlog so far, but yeah, I'm loving this book. It is everything that I hoped it would be. There's a little bit more stuff going on in there that I'm really glad is going on in here. There's one or two things where I'm like, okay, but overall, this is going quite well. But anyway, I'll give you more of a reading update a little bit later on. For now, this is what I'm currently doing. This morning, I was on the phone for a few hours with my sister talking about wedding stuff. And now, just to debrief, I am bullet journaling for next month. I'm setting up my February spread while I watch some YouTube videos, while more of my other videos export. So I thought I would show you one of my current ideas from one of my February pages, and that is to do a TBR tree with all of these. So basically I went through my shelves and I looked at what I still have left to read on there and that I usually forget about, wrote it all down, coloured in bits of paper and cut them out, and now I'm going to build a TBR tree on this page right here. It's going to be fun. So you're about to get a montage of that. Here we go. Okay, so the final product did bleed through to my February title page a little bit, but can't really be helped. And here it is. I went around and outlined them. I know it's not the prettiest page, but it will be the most functional, or at least one of them, because I really do need to read these books and I need to get them off of my TBR. So there are a few on here that have been on my TBR for a while, like Beautiful Creatures. I'm pretty sure that this book, oh man, has this been on for like 4 years or something? We're going a long time with this one, so I need to get that read. And yeah, so these are all the books that I really do need to get read and off my shelves on one handy page. Yay!
Is it time for breakfast? Do you want your cookie?
Yeah. Okay. Oh dear. So it's been about 8 hours since that last little clip of Evie eating her breakfast.
And I've just been at work. That was fun. And I don't want to cook dinner, so we're going to go get some takeaway and maybe a sneaky cider. So I'm going to go do that. You might get an update later. The book is going quite good, except for one aspect that's sort of now annoying me, but it's not heaps annoying me, and I'm still really liking it. So I will catch you up on that later. So stay tuned. It's beautiful. Okay, so Chinese was acquired. Yay! And now I'm just on my way home. I just thought I would very quickly give you my thoughts that I've been having on Yes, No, Maybe So. So, I still am really enjoying this book. The thing that's annoying me right now is, ironically, the Yes, No, Maybe So element of it. So, we've got two people that have feelings, but they are not expressing their feelings, and it's creating this back and forth, which I myself is actually really enjoying for most of it, but then I think they did the back and forth thing a little bit too much. They went a little bit too far with it, and now something has happened, and I'm just a little bit like, did we have to? But other than that, so far the story's been going along really smoothly. I'm loving the plot. I'm loving the political insights that we're getting into the story as well. There's this whole part about a bumper sticker, and if you've read the book, the whole Fifi gets flipped thing. I enjoyed that. I think it sent out a good message. But at the moment, I'm pretty much in the climatic point of this story, so I'm probably about 50 pages out from actually finishing the book. I'm glad that I'm nearly done. I have enjoyed the ride so far. The back and forth thing got to me a little bit. It stretched out probably about 20 pages too far. But yeah, that's it for my little check-in. I plan on having a cider, kicking back, watching some of the Oz Open actually, because the tennis is on at the moment, and it's the only time of year that I actually watch the tennis. So those are my plans for tonight. I'm gonna go do the things that I said I was gonna do, and I will probably see you tomorrow, maybe, if I get better at vlogging.
Morning. It's Sunday, and I've been semi-productive this morning. My bathroom is already squeaky clean. Look at me go. But I have this much of the book to go. Do you see this tiny little bit here? That's all I have left. I want to finish this today. I really do, because I feel like I'm just dragging it out now, and I need to finish it. So let me just see if I can balance you on my windowsill so that I can give you a quick update. Right now, there's a character that's really pissing me off. It's one of the side characters. It's not Jamie and Maya. I've been loving their chapters. Like, they are pretty good characters in my opinion. I love how each of the authors inserts some of their own like culture and experience into the characters, because they feel really legit, and the things that they're going through and the conflicts that they're feeling feel real, essentially. So I'm loving the two main characters, but there is a side character who doesn't seem to know or be able to identify when they've gone too far. And it's hard as well, because this character is doing things for a good cause, but they are just blind to the fact that they are hurting people, and it's really frustrating me. It's so frustrating to read, and like I said yesterday, I am in the like climactic point of the story, and things are going down, and this character, man, this character, they're just frustrating. They're very frustrating. So in terms of page count wise, I am currently up to page 409, and I have until 440. So I can definitely get this finished very soon. Also, you've probably noticed all of the dog-eared pages. These are points in the story that I find have been like a good point, or are things that I can discuss in a potential book review. So if you've been wondering why I haven't been going heaps in depth into my thoughts and feelings on the book as I go along, one, I don't want to spoil anything, and I want to keep this vlog spoiler free, and two, I feel like I can go more in depth in a book review with this. So keep an eye out for that potentially. So screw it, I'm just going to try and finish this right now. I can do this. I can do this. I've got, what, like 30 pages? Let's just finish this book. Let's do it. Oh, they did not just say that. Fuck, this character. Can they just stop? Page 411. Just the top of that page. I really want to tell this character to go fuck themselves. Oh. This could make finishing the book hard. I'm not even kidding. This is such a good book, and I know that they've got this character doing these things for a reason, but fuck, like, can this person just not? Wish me luck. So my phone's about to go flat, but I did just finish Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Albertalli and Aisha Saeed, and yeah, this was a good book. I'm really glad I read it. That character did annoy me towards the end. Were they redeemable? Yeah, but that got a little bit agitating. As for the majority of the book, I did really, really love this book. So I will give you some of my final thoughts a little bit later on because I want to process this a little bit more. So I will see you in a little bit.
Okay, we are here finally. It is time for my final thoughts on this book. Where do I start? This vlog is already probably about half an hour long by now, so I want to try and keep this really, really brief because I've been telling you little bits of how I feel about it as I've been going along. So basically, you'll have seen that I actually really, really like this book. Going back to the very start of this vlog when I said that I hope this will make me feel more politically inclined, did this book do that? Not 100%. And I think that's just because the book itself is, of course, set in America. There are references to Trump without saying his name, and American politics are different to Australian politics. I still obviously don't know what I'm talking about, but reading this, I did have moments where I was thinking, wow, that's really messed up. How can that be a policy? How can that be going through? How can people actually think like that in everyday life? So it did spark that out of me, but it also hasn't made me want to rush off and learn everything I can about politics. So it's a half win for me on that front. Again, at the start, I mentioned that I wanted a cute, fluffy romance, and yes, it gave me that. It was also pretty easy to read contemporary, so it also gave me that. Basically, this book fulfilled my expectations, and I'm just really glad it did. I really wanted to like this. It was very signature Becky Albertalli. I'm also very keen to try something of Aisha Saeed's now as well. The characters in this were wholesome and very well represented, and I would like to read more now. There are a few things that stuck out in this book with me that made me feel for the characters in the moment. One of those, like I said earlier, was the HB28 bill, and watching Maya battle with that because her mother chooses to wear that and having basically people telling you can't do that just because, it made me angry when I was reading it, and it's something that doesn't impact me personally in my life. I was raised by a single parent and I have that as my own personal background, but basically I have it a lot easier than a whole bunch of other people out in the world, and it's something that you don't realize you're taking for granted until you read a book that opens your eyes. So I want to thank this book and these authors for doing that and for opening up the discussion and for including some really good representation. As you've probably seen throughout this video, there were a few little tiny drawbacks for me, one being emojis printed in books. I said earlier that I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I think I've come to the conclusion that authors, please don't start doing this as a whole thing. It's a slippery slope. Are we just going to end up storytelling in emojis? I don't know. So that bit, and I mean, it does look fun on the page and it does show you when they're texting, but no, let's not go there, please. Another thing was the conflict towards the end. I feel like that got resolved very, very quickly for something that was built up for a huge amount of time. So did they run out of time, or was it always just going to be this gigantic climactic build for them to just go, oh no, it's fine, here you go. And then the last thing was that side character that you saw me mention in my last clip. I'm still not happy with that character. Once you read this book, you will know who I'm talking about, but I don't want to set you up to hate a character from the start, so I'm just gonna let you find that little awesome tidbit for yourself. So there you go. Those are my final thoughts on Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Albertalli and Aisha Saeed. If you want a YA contemporary that is politically based and has a little fluffy romance in there and has some really, really great representation and explores the political climate through a young person's point of view, give this one a go. I will just quickly say too that I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars, so I enjoyed it a lot. So that's it for this reading vlog. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you soon in another one. Bye!